Constitution. I hear that all the time. It's legal. You're right. And not enough people care. I'll say it again. You're right. And not enough people care.
Okay, I'm going to stop you on that.
Please go ahead.
Not about, at this point, elected officials, not about caring. It is their job, it is their elected duty to protect the oppressed, to make sure that laws that protect people.
I hear what you're
saying.
saying.
But it's not about funding. Whether funding's there or not, every single child.
If you want to.
From every single culture.
You will get the exact. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Every single child.
You've said this already, but say it again, please.
Every single culture deserves the right to a proper education that prepares them for life and a substantially equal education. It's the New York State education. It's Brown versus Board of Ed.
Please let me go. I got it. I totally get it. Is there anyone in this room who disagrees? No. No one disagrees. No one disagrees. I'm trying to tell you, but you really want me to just like punch them. I'm not going to.
I want you to work with.
Please let me talk. Please let me talk, buddy. Please. I hear you. No one disagrees. No one out there disagrees. You ask anyone out there, all agree, and they will do nothing. That's my point.
Right, you're right. So
and you're saying, but I'm righteous. That's awesome.
Not righteous.
Did she say she's righteous?
Action, strategic. I want to know a strategic.
Thank you. She says yes. He's nodding his head.
Plan.
Yes. So please let me tell you. You are so interested. I get you're righteous. I get it. You're right.
Righteous.
I'm agreeing with you. Here's what I'm telling
it?
you. The root is transparency. That's the root. If we first say they must be transparent, they will say no. You will send FOIA and it will get denied. Yes, that happens all the time. Why? Because right now the current government system is this. I won the election. Elections have consequences. Therefore, I will enforce my will upon everyone. And everyone who is a local bully will be completely supported because they support me because they enforce the king's will. Right. That's happening now. That is the root. Right. What I'm telling you is when you break it, make it transparent. Now it changes. When I'm governor, first off, I'm the only libertarian in this state right now who's a libertarian. I'm the only one who is. So I don't have a party. I don't have party thugs. It doesn't exist. I also don't have a career to protect. I don't have that, right? I'm not a politician. But most importantly, I will literally create an office of transparency. What does that mean? Every FOIA request that goes out, when you send it to me, it will get responded to immediately. I will put a spotlight on everything. If you want to end bad behavior, you shine a light on it. You shine a light on bad behavior and it will change. I'm the guy who will do that. How do you know that? I'm doing it now. I'm the only guy talking about the actual problems in this state. I'm the only one giving you plans to tell you how that to be fixed. I'm the only one doing that. If you look right now at Cuomo, what is Cuomo saying? Trump's evil. That's his entire campaign. It doesn't help anybody, doesn't fix anything. Look at the Republicans' campaign. Cuomo's corrupt. We all know he's corrupt. That you're not giving us any new information. It's useless. What's my campaign? Here's how we fix. Here's how we fix. Here's how we fix. Here's how we fix. What I'm telling you, the first step is transparency. Once that happens, the next thing, they will fight. And you said, we'll do 4 years, it won't work. It will work. I will then show it. Look, here it is. Where's the money? Where is it going? Where's education? How is it working? What are they doing every day? Right. Are they going to school every day, or are they spending half an hour in a trailer every day? What's happening? Well, now, one or two things will happen.
And they're unsafe. They're in unsafe environments.
But it'll be transparent is my point. Literally, I'm the guy you call. My department will show everybody it. Literally, guys like that guy right there are going to be showing up with a camera going, what's going on here? Okay. What? That's going to happen.
They have no
Thank you.
They have no COs.
What I'm, that will happen. Thank you. That will all come out.
We've heard that.
They're all part of the system. I'm not.
And children are in unsafe.
Yes.
Unsafe.
I'm not doubting anything you're saying.
Dangerous conditions.
I don't know.
The fire department is unsafe.
Guys, I'm agreeing with you. You're preaching to the choir. You're selling me the car. I bought the car already.
You have to understand our frustration.
I bought the car.
Because we've heard this,
yes.
And we hear it, and we hear it, and we
yes.
hear it, and no one's putting out.
But let me tell you who you heard it from.
Committees, nothing.
You heard it from. Please, no more committees. No more committees. Please, no more committees. Committees are simply petri dishes for corruption. That's number one. And the second thing, what they are, and they're excuses to delay.
Yeah.
There are two things.
Can be used with fire chiefs, police chiefs, school superintendents, mayors, which we know are all connected, not all, but a lot. Constituents, teachers, educators, bring people together, formulate a plan, put it for the people to read, create transparency, put it out there, and then if it does have to go to court, and if it does, and it will most likely,
It always goes to court.
we have a plan that says these are the things we've tried. We've reached out to our experts who love.
You know that's years, right?
You know.
You said quickly, but then what you told me is years.
Safety can be handled quickly. Substantial curriculum is going to take a plan of action that demonstrates that we
I
have
tell you what I'll do.
comprehension of knowledge.
I'll tell you what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. I will create that Office of Transparency. I will shine a light on all of it. Then you'll take charge.
I'll do it.
How about that?
I'll do it.
How about I will show you nothing but transparency, and then you'll take charge?
I'll do it.
How about that? You want something done? You will take charge. I'm not joking.
I'll take
I'm
charge.
saying this live.
I'll take charge with
This
the
guy,
people.
this guy right now is taping
I'll
me.
take charge with the leaders of this community.
Yes, you'll have to because it'll be transparent. Yes, that's my entire campaign is transparency and localization. That's my entire campaign. Here's the issue. I know you guys have a tough problem here. Other counties, similar tough problems. But you know what the common denominator is? Local bullies.
Yep.
Bingo.
Local bullies is the common denominator through all these problems. Local bullies. And I've said more than once, if you've watched me, I say it all the time. I want to be the governor who isn't your king, who doesn't decide to impose his will, but I'm the guy I defend you and your rights against the local bullies who always pop up. And they do all the time. Yours is a unique problem, but problems aren't unique.
And they spread.
Yes,
I'm in
that's
Orange.
correct.
I'm right behind you.
Yes.
I'm right
So, and here's the issue. Once they realize that now a light will be shined on this, and they better be good or they're going to literally be embarrassed out of existence, they will do one of two things. Get better or leave. Both are the right answer.
Just like
Both are the right answer. They'll do one of the two. They'll get better or they'll leave. Okay.
And we don't
Both are the
want-
right answer.
We don't want people to
Plan
leave.
they have. This has been going on.
They can have a billion-year plan. I'm totally fine as long as they.
It's going to take 100 years to fix.
If she's slow. If she's slow.
I'm not going to be slow fixing problems.
We have
Yes.
no knockers
Yes.
on our doors.
Yeah.
No residents in our parks. Do not come. Do
Yep.
not knock on our doors. This is how we're living.
Yes.
Is that a way to live?
No.
To friendly people?
But I'm going to give you the ability to have all this as transparent. I'm gonna be the guy I'm the marketer in chief. In case you hadn't noticed, I like talking. In case you haven't noticed, I like going against the system. In case you didn't notice that. So I have no problem saying these things, telling people these things. I have no problem doing this. That's my entire campaign. But I'm not gonna come in here personally and knock on doors. I'm gonna allow you guys to. I'm gonna give you all the tools required so that you can do it. I'm gonna give you all of the tools to do what's required. I will give you all those tools. Absolutely, yes. But more importantly, if they feel government is just persecuting them, whomever these people are, if they believe that, they're going to fight back like there is no tomorrow. They will fight back with a passion. They will thank you. They will put everything, and this is anyone who believes the government is oppressing them, anybody. If you believe it, you will fight back with a passion. I don't want that. I instead want, you must be honest and transparent and open. I'm not saying you're good. I'm not saying you're bad. I'm saying you must be transparent. You're taking government money. You got to be transparent. That is always my string. If it's taxpayer money, it must be transparent. Period. No ifs, no ands, no buts, because you're paying for it. You need to know what you're getting, no matter what. If that happens, we're good. That's how we will fix that. It'll begin here, and the rest. If you just pass one law, it's already happened a bazillion times. They then shift and make another law, or they find a loophole in that law, or they put in court. It just keeps going. This is not the answer.
Right.
The answer is changing culture, not changing law.
And we
That's
need-
the answer. Yes,
We need
I'm
to
in.
be an inclusive culture because we in Rockland are also guilty of giving a message that we want to push out. That's not it. We want a culture where everyone is entitled to their protected rights and that everyone has the right to grow and flourish.
Agreed 100%.
And that's what
Let
we
me
need
give
to
someone
do.
else a chair, the
Yeah.
table. Yes, go ahead. Yes, please. No, come on in. What's up?
But basically, as you are aware with Governor Cuomo, he seems to be very popular in places like New York City and places that share the same interests and problems as
Basically every city.
What?
Basically every city.
Right. So
Buffalo, Syracuse, Rochester.
he advocates policies that do not benefit us and directly hurt us. One is ignoring our input for the Tappan Zee Bridge name.
Sure.
More seriously, is ignoring the input about mass transit, when we talk about congestion pricing,
Yep.
we don't have choices that other places have. So our choices will eventually become stay home.
So what's your question?
Or so what would you do differently?
Sure. Let me give you a couple things.
I mean, we can vote for you all we want, but the reality
Please
is
do that, by the
we
way.
have very different needs
Yes.
in New York City, and you
Yes.
will have to win New York City and other cities to be elected.
So,
But how
okay,
do you then balance-
that's a lot of questions. All right, let me try to get a couple of those down. The first one is, as I just said, and I'll say again, my entire campaign is about localization. I want counties to be counties. I want regions to be regions. Even the cities are different, right? Rochester isn't New York City. They may both be blue, but they're still different, right? Long Island is not Western New York. Hudson Valley is not North Country. I mean, they're different regions, and it's fine. I'm happy with that.
We have to interact with each other like people from here go to the city.
Yes.
We don't have the options that even Long Island or Westchester.
Yes. So, well, you guys are really upset. That's good for me. I'm very happy to hear that.
40 years we've been angry.
That's good. I love that. No, just I love it.
This didn't start yesterday.
I actually have answers, so it's awesome. I love you mad. You guys being mad is amazing. I'm actually very happy.
No, we're
It's good.
talking
Yes,
about-
yes. So to your first point, I want you to be different. I'm okay with that, right? So I don't want one city running the entire state. That's not fair to anybody, even the one city running the state. It's not fair to everybody. We should not be doing that. So number one, you want your own choice? Get rid of unfunded mandates. Unfunded mandates force you to pay for whatever Albany says you should pay for, or worse, whatever DC says you should pay for. And it shouldn't be that case. You should be paying for what you want to pay for. That's number one. But you also said, what was the other thing you said? How are we going to find this with the MTA and the bridges? So let me touch those two. All right. Yes, the bridges. First off, I want to rename the Tappan Zee Bridge also, but not back to Tappan Zee. I want to lease the naming rights to the bridge out to whomever wants to pay the highest price. I want to lease naming rights out, right? The idea is we have a bunch of infrastructure. And again, we all paid for that infrastructure. In fact, we're paying for it now. We're paying for it now as we cross the bridge, tolls, sales taxes, going to bridges and tunnels and infrastructure. We're paying for it now. That's ours. I'm not selling that bridge. I'm keeping that asset. It's a valuable asset. Well, how do I know it's valuable? Because they already have adopt the highway programs, right? They put the name on a highway to clean it. And they already have names on stadiums. Already exists. How about you mix it? Now you lease a naming right to a bridge. It's the Verizon Bridge, the Apple Bridge, the Key Bank Bridge. Now the bridge is in Tappan Zee. Now it's Key Bank. It's the Key Bank Bridge.
That's one of your strongest ideas, man.
Yes.
It really is.
100%.
It's gotten a lot of people's attention. Anybody I mentioned it to that are, Republican friends and things like that, who's this libertarian guy. So I like, listen, this guy's got some great ideas.
Yes.
I like your ideas on education. I like
Yep.
the big picture view on things as a business example.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You got to look at things on a big picture and let the localities handle their local problems.
I was just on a podcast, and I will get back to your question. Sorry, I will. I've forgotten you. So this is an issue. Because I'm a businessman. When you're a politician, you've been a politician your entire life, you will hear what they will say. The Republicans will say this: we need to invest. Democrats will say we need to fund. They both mean the same thing: more taxes. So they mean Republicans will say the word invest, Democrats will say the word fund, but they all mean invest. They all mean tax. All they mean is taxes. Nothing but taxes, what they mean. But when you're a business owner, if any of you have worked in business, have been a business owner, you can't just tax people. You have what you have. And you've got to get more customers with what you have. Any business owners here? So you don't just go, I'm just going to get more money magically. Doesn't work. So you have to find what you have now and find a way to get more customers. So you become innovative. You think of new ideas. You find ways to raise money. You may change your product line. You may change your service line. You may change how you market. That's what you do when you think naturally. If you're a government person, all you think of is, how do I tax people differently? The mindset's completely different. And the other two people who are running are literally career politicians. They've been politicians since they were 18 years old, both of them. All they know is that. The concept that I brought up is foreign to them. They couldn't imagine that. They only think of, how do I tax people more? But I'm a business guy. I think of, I want more people in my state. My goal, I talk about it all the time, is happy New Yorkers. That is my number one priority. Because if the New Yorkers are happy, guess what? They don't leave. They raise their families here. They grow their businesses here. Their family gets jealous and comes back from North Carolina, back from Florida, and comes back here because they're jealous. Families that are broken up come back to the state. Happy New Yorkers. Why? Business guy. I need customers. Happy customers means more people in my store, means more revenue. I'm a good governor. Happy New Yorkers. More people here, means more revenue without having to raise any taxes. Just means more bodies here. So to your point, yes, that's what I'm all about.
And that idea is your olive branch to that New York City market.
Yes.
What do you plan to do? You're running a very
Yeah.
grassroots campaign.
Let me finish with him real fast, and then I'll get to that one. It overlaps. I'm sorry, say again?
Happy customer means something different in the different parts of the state.
Yes, it does, which is why it'd be localized. Exactly right, right? My education system is very varied. I mean, there'll be schools that will have farms on the school grounds, because in certain areas of the state, that's the right answer. And in certain areas, that would be insane, right? But it doesn't matter. Not my decision. Let me. All right, I'll cover both, guys. Give you a lot of stuff. I was on a radio show, and there was a teacher called in, and she said, "Larry, we have a problem." And I said, "What?" She said, "I have kids who are coming to my school, 4 or 5 years old, who literally don't know anything. They don't know their colors, they don't know their numbers, they don't know anything. It's a disaster." I said, "Wow, that's terrible." She goes, "Yeah, it's horrible. They don't know anything." I said, "What do you think the answer is?" I just talked about my education program. And she said, "Well, I think we should pay the parents. We should pay them $50 to $100 if their kids pass the kindergarten test, and then they'll teach the kids." And I thought to myself, what a terrible idea. That's what I thought. I did. And then I said, if I'm governor, you can do it. Do you know why I said that? Because I could be wrong. And she's a teacher, and I'm not. And I don't just talk the talk, I walk the walk. And in a localized community, she can test it if she wants to. Exactly. Let her test it. And guess what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's a brilliant idea, and all the kids will be brilliant and smart. Maybe, as long as it is their money and localized, which I'll tell you about my program, which would not affect you guys, only affect their district. If their district agrees to that, wants to spend their budget on that, and it works, awesome, good for them, because I could be wrong. But what if I'm right, and it's a terrible idea?
But you have to long-term plan because you're pulling money from public schools.
Not my plan. I'll talk about my plan in a second. But where my plan, that would be, the school district would decide if they want to spend money on that or not. Now, if they say it's a bad idea, they don't do it. It's a good idea to try it. If it doesn't work, it's transparent. Everyone else saw it and goes, wow, yeah, we thought it was a bad idea. Don't do it. Now it never gets done again. That becomes a lesson learned, and we don't repeat our mistakes. Savvy business owners make the same mistake only once. Only once, never twice. Our state makes the same mistake again and again and again and again and again. But savvy business owners make that mistake one time. Say again?
They don't have enough money.
Yes. Yes. So to keep making a mistake. Business owner makes that mistake one time only, never again. We learn if I'm wrong. All right, if I'm right. But what if I'm wrong and it's the best answer and it makes better kids and they get better education? I'm wrong. She was right. Everyone can copy if they want to. Up to them. But I'm never going to install it. It's not required. If your school district says they're crazy, we're not doing it, don't do it. If your district says, yes, we want to do it, we do it. So I really mean that. You're right, because localization matters. Because what makes one school district happy may make the other one unhappy. And I'm okay with that. I want happy New Yorkers. I'm not worried about righteousness or me being right or me even getting the credit. So yes, let me keep going with yours, and then I'll get back to yours, and then I'll get to your issue too. I promise I'll get to all of them. Let me first deal with you. All right, also, MTA. How do I deal with the MTA? Number one issue is there are train lines that go up here, train lines that go out to Long Island. They go all over the place, right? About 10 counties, I think, is covered total of the MTA. Right now, what we do is the MTA's budget is about $16 billion, and we all pay about $6 billion every year into it, just because it's so bad it can't make money. I'm not joking. We literally go, you guys are that broke? Here's more money, here's more money, here's more money. $6 billion every year we put into it. How about instead, all those rail lines, lots of them are not being used at night at all or rarely used. Why aren't they freight lines? Why aren't we making those freight lines, allowing freight forwarders to send freight into New York City or from the city back up or along the lines, wherever they are, and we can create hubs. And each hub can be the Home Depot hub or the Amazon hub or the Pepsi hub, I don't care. Label the hub too on top of it, right? They get marketing for the hub. Or maybe they own the hub and they can lease a hub out, like airports. Again, airports do that already. Airports are hubs. They lease out lines. They do it. These are models that already exist. It's not magical. These I'm making up.
How could the subway handle that, since they don't even have elevators at most stations?
Yes. Oh, I love the idea.
That would, in a way, make the most impact if you could get freight moved around.
Absolutely. And guess what would happen if I could tell companies that you don't have to pay the tolls to cross the bridges anymore, that you don't have to bring big trucks into the city anymore, that you could all of a sudden have a massive hub in the middle of Manhattan if you wanted to, and you could just pay for it and you'd run it. Guess what they would do? They'd build it. That's the point. Right now in New York City, we are trashing our subway system trying to put elevators in every single station. It is crushing our service. And we still haven't fixed the other issues.